Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. A double honor to the apostle elders of GMS and the elder bishops of GMS, and my fellow Akim that has a life daily, pushes truth for sincerity, and a few Aquaflers and learning Shalom. Once again, my name is Ainan with GMS Detroit Podcast. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And with that said, this video is on the armed militias hunting FEMA across hurricane causes hurricane responders to evacuate. Federal emergency response workers operating in North Carolina, Rutherford County, in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, were told to evacuate on Saturday over concerns an armed militia was threatening workers in the area. Official of the United States Forest Service, which supports recovery efforts along with Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, sent a message to numerous federal agencies around 1 on Saturday, warning that FEMA had advised all federal responders in Rutherford County to stand down, evacuate the county immediately. Washington Post reporting. National Guard troops has come across 2 trucks of armed militia saying they were out hunting FEMA. The email said the IMT, the incident management teams, have been notified and are coordinating evacuation of all assigned personnel in that county. FEMA spokesman confirmed Newsweek on Monday that the agency had made changes in its recovery efforts to ensure the safety of staff and survivors. Disaster survivor assistance teams work temporarily at fixing locations, secure areas, and no longer went door to door out of the abundance of caution. And for safety of our dedicated staff and disaster survivors are helping FEMA has made some operational adjustments. The spokesman of disaster recovery centers will continue to be open as scheduled. Survivors continue to register for assistance. We will continue to help people of North Carolina with the recovery. FEMA confirmed later Monday that it would resume normal operation as threats was considered less serious than first thought. So, they stopped doing shit, over there. But hey, they wasn't really doing much over there. Offering the people $750 loan, and hope that will help them recover. How can you recover off of $750? And your property is worth probably maybe 50, maybe 100,000. How can you recover? How can you rebuild off of that shit? But let's get Bible scriptures because we use scriptures to break down these events. Dwadi Yabashim Yahushua for the elder apostles for having us up on these type of situations. Starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down, this is 2nd Ezra 5 and 5 and 15 for matter of fact, let's start up 5 and 12. Matter of fact, yep. 5 and 12, Edens will mourn, the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail and the fearful constellations. And a Hurricane Helene hit that place. It sat there for like 7 hours straight. I ain't never seen a storm. Usually when a storm hits down there like the hurricane cities, it don't sit there and just stay there. So it was a plague that Yahweh Shah brought upon this place. And woe to the world and them that dwell therein, For the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall fight up against another, and swords in their hands. And it's a militia out there. Trust me. Hey, they was out there probably free killing motherfuckers because they could, because there wasn't no military, wasn't no law, it wasn't no police officers or law enforcement people out there that could enforce the law. You know. And there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not guard their kings nor princes, and the course of the ashes shall stand in their power. And that's the main part of the article. There shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of the ashes shall stand in their power. The modern day king right now over Babylon, Biden. And nor the princes. The princes are the so-called governors, the so-called senators, so-called congressmen, your so-called late state assemblymen. These are your senators, your princes. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear about you constantly giving away money to Ukraine or supply stuff for Israel defense, but you can't do shit here. People are to the point where they have nothing to live for. When you ain't got nothing to live for, what you do? What do an animal do when it's boxed in the corner? They turn around and attack. A man shall desire to go in the city, shall not be able, because martial law is probably going on down there right now, where it's a curfew. You can't be out so late, you know, because the pride of the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And over there in North Carolina, houses are destroyed. The pride of the city don't fail. All the services that we are so dependent on in America, like food being brought into these markets, lights, gas, and the utilities being brought into these houses. You know, all that shit done failed. Because, once the power lines are down, the grid is down, no water's being pumped into your house. No natural gas is being pumped into your house because the natural gas needs electricity to keep the valves open. And also, it needs something to help push it out. You know, that's where the electricity component comes in at. The water's going to be shut down because ain't no electricity to keep the pumps pumping. You know, that's if you is so lucky, your house is still standing. You know, and just because of that, trust me, they are going to other people's houses whose houses is good, ain't see no damage. They going into new houses and seeing if there's any food up in there, because since nothing coming into the markets, it's famine out there right now. You are dependent on the government to sustain you. You know, the people down there in North Carolina, and they ain't even saying that the main reason why these things are happening down there because of the rich resources that are in that mountain. You know, and the people has been fighting not to let them do any more mining, open it up, turn it into a mining town. You know, it is what it is. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for the great tribulation. And lack of bread there, no resources coming in there, no power coming in there. These are all the service that we are grown accustomed to in Babylon the Great. Electrical power, gas being pumped into your house, water being pumped into your house, food being delivered into the markets. Hey, we don't hunt, we don't farm anymore. We're dependent on the system to sustain us. And once that fails, hey, people that have guns and stuff like that, hey, they going in there to Rayfield. They going to take because hey, they wants to eat. They got children to feed. You know, and coming soon, it's gonna get even more uglier. This is Sirach. Uh, uh, um, no. No, that's it. That's the only scripture I need to bring out on this one. Second Ezra 15 and 14 on down. Hey, this is all I need because shit is happening, and this government have shown that it cannot support people. The money is phony and fake. But they giving it to every other body, but except taking care of things here. The people in Florida, they need FEMA assistance. The hurricane went through there. I just seen sent a video where it's a bunch of alligators all through Florida where they have flooding at. These beasts are of the earth are doing the Most High will. Matter of fact, let me grab that and put up that video I had. Where's the ones with the crocodiles? No, it was on my YouTube page. Slakia. Right here. Look at alligators. Gators everywhere. And gators everywhere. And these gators are also doing the will of the Most High. Because, the Most High created these motherfuckers, to do His will. These beasts are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. If you get caught, it's just judgment. Yahweh Shemiah Shai laid upon you. This is Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that created for vengeance, which in their fury lay sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire, hail, famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, and the serpent, and serpents, and the sword punishes the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice at His commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth when the need is. Their time is come; they shall not transgress His word. So, a lot of these crocodiles are eating people up in aftermath of Hurricane Helene. So that's it on this one, man. Yahweh Shemiah Ashai is bringing wrath upon those people who are not His. So with that said, shalom.